The Gunmas are back after a while. Sorry. And today we're going to talk about why the red flag laws are a hoax and why they will not help stop mass shootings. Every time there's a mass shooting, people start getting on the bandwagon about, oh, we need some more gun laws, we need the red flag laws. But what this actually means is they're going to start taking guns away from law-abiding citizens. And how is that really going to help anything?
And they keep asking for the government's got to do something, they've got to do something.
Right.
Actually, they've already done too much.
They've already done too much. There's so many gun laws, really, so many laws already there. What are they doing? It makes the politicians look good. Oh, we made a new law, so I guess everything's okay now. But
Reality.
it's not okay. And the towns, like Baltimore, probably has the strongest gun laws. And when they put this certain law into place, the killings went way up. The murders went way up in that town. So, and that's happened not just in Baltimore, but Chicago, California. So it just proves that having another law isn't going to help.
Because the criminals won't follow the law.
The criminals, yeah, the criminals.
The good people will.
Will get guns any which way they can. If a person really wants to kill, they'll get guns.
Even if they can't get a gun, they'll find some way to kill people.
They'll
if
find
they really
another way.
want to
Yeah.
kill. The Second Amendment is a natural God-given right. The evil world has the force. Always, the tyrannical governments throughout history have had the power of force. And at this time, America is a Christian country, and we are given the Second Amendment. We have the Second Amendment right in our Constitution, and it is a God-given right because God wants us to be able to protect ourselves. And also in John 15:13, it says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." And the evil person coming to kill you, rob you, your children, your neighbor, your loved ones, they're not your friend. And God doesn't want us just to lay down and give our lives to evil. He wants us to be shepherds. He speaks of us being shepherds and taking care, being strong. And it goes along with a lot of Christians are understanding that we need to be brave again. So this goes along with that.
And also in the shooting in, was it Parkland, where the teacher just put his body over several students.
Right,
to
right.
save their life.
But how much more effective he would have been if he had been armed.
Yes.
But he gave up his life for those students. He saved their lives. How many more lives he could have saved?
Could have he saved,
Yeah.
Could he have saved?
That's it. It's the red flag laws are ridiculous.
That's right. God does want his people to protect themselves. Otherwise, you know, if good people don't have guns or a way to protect themselves, they won't last. I mean, the red flag laws sound good at first. Even President Trump fell for it at first, but I think he finally realized how they could be so misused.
Yeah, so misused.
And so
it has been misused already. People have died just because someone had a gripe against them.
Yeah.
And the man in Virginia whose cousin complained about him, and he had guns, and they came at 5 o'clock in the morning, and of course he didn't know about it, didn't know who was at the door, and he brought his gun to the door, which any person with a gun would do. You'd take something, a club or whatever you had, you know, and they saw him with a gun and they just shot him because the person told authorities that he was a dangerous person. He was dangerous. So that was that, and I think there's been other instances.
Yeah, it's just
Not
very,
exactly
very
like
sad.
that, yeah.
Very sad, because so many lives could be saved if good law-abiding citizens had guns. And basically there needs to be more information information or education?
Yes, about, and people don't realize, they think a gun can just, I don't know, explode by itself or go off by itself. There has to be a person. The same with any tool or instrument.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So the person is the problem, and if evil people know that people are armed, and if they know that there's no place that it can go, that there won't be at least one person that's armed, or many people. All these gun-free zones, it's just ridiculous. Of course they go there.
Yeah.
The ones with evil intent go to those places to do their evil.
So the point is, think the point is that we should be grateful that we do have the Second Amendment. We're the only country in the world that has the Second Amendment, because our forefathers had the foresight to, and well, they had the experience of being taken over by a tyrannical government, and they didn't want that. They wanted freedom. And so Thomas Jefferson put that in there to make sure that that won't happen again.
Right.
And the red flag laws are a way that it will happen again, for sure. It's just an opening for that to happen. So this is why we are against red flag laws, and we're for the Second Amendment.
Amen.
Amen.